Hello everyone, and welcome to my second video of my review for Asus ZenFone 2 laser phone. I had previously posted a video of an unboxing video for this phone. I've had this phone for about 24 hours, and I'm going to be providing a 24-hour impression of this device. I'll be talking about the performance, the UI, the benchmark scores, the gaming capabilities of the phone, the camera, and finally the battery life. So stay tuned. First of all, again, let me mention that I've had the device for 24 hours and I have been using it extensively during this time. To recap, the phone has a 615 Snapdragon processor with 3 GB of RAM. And to be honest, I was expecting a lot more from this processor, but so far it has given me about an average performance. So first, let's talk about the UI. This part is going to be subjective. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Zen UI. I know a lot of people like it, and that's okay. And it's especially because of this quick setting part, which I don't like. It's just too crowded. I tried removing some of them, but that's all I could remove. Um, Second, there's a lot of bloatware on this phone as well. Um, I basically just disabled and removed most of the bloatware just by going into the app section, just seeing whatever I could uninstall. I removed it and so on. So also the launcher, it's I think the Zen UI, it's a good launcher, it's fine, but I'm used to the to using the Nova launcher, and that's what I normally use. So I put the Nova launcher on the phone as well. Now I'm not sure if it's the Snapdragon 615 processor or the Zen UI which really affects the performance. I mean, in terms of stuttering, there's no lags per se, but it does stutter from time to time. And I'm hoping to flash stock Android on this phone soon, so just so I can compare how the performance is compared to stock Android, just to see if that would stutter as well. Because my 2-year-old Nexus device, Nexus 5, it doesn't lag at all, even today. So I was surprised to see that this phone does stutter from time to time. So that's something to take note of. But also, I should mention that there is an option for power management, and um, under this, there were first of all, there's an auto start manager where you can literally disable or deny access to apps that may start up in when you restart your phone. So you can do that to make sure there's no apps running in the background when you're um, you, restarting your phone and so on. So I just noticed these, just gonna take them off as well. So second, within the phone, there's power saver option, and it was set to normal. And so normal, what it does is um, it manages the CPU according to the need. If you're doing heavy gaming, it'll switch the CPU to performance and so on. But I switched it to high CPU performance at all times, just to see how it would affect my daily experience. And I have to say that it kind of made a difference in performance in terms of stuttering. So I did that as well. And it also has the option to switch. So once you reach a certain battery level, it'll switch to super saving mode, which is basically um, it disables everything except keeps your phone, SMS, and alarm awake, and so on. So I've been doing that. Second, two of my viewers have been asking me about the benchmark and gaming performance on this phone. So let's look at that. I just ran a quick Antutu benchmark earlier, just because it takes a long time. I've done it already. So the phone is all the way. The score is 36,192, just below the Note 4, and even the older ZenFone 2. Now I have to mention the ZenFone 2 had a slightly faster Intel processor, so maybe that's why it had a higher score. But looking at the score, I'm still kind of disappointed. But then again, this is a US 199 phone, dollar phone. So I don't think, you should expect too much from it anyway. So that was the score, and now let's talk about gaming. So some of you specifically asked me for Nova 3 game, just to see how the performance is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna test two things here right now. The first is I have four games here. I have the Asphalt 8, Nova 3, Shadowgun, and Modern Combat. I'm going to be switching between these apps, just to see how, one, how the gaming performance is, yes, and also to see how fast or how well the 3 GB RAM works in terms of switching between apps and, managing RAM, managing apps in the background as well. So we'll look at that as well. So I did play this game last night, and uh, I will let you guys decide how the performance is on this. So while this playing, I should also mention about the speaker. It's on the back. I don't really prefer speakers on the back. I would have preferred if this was at the front somewhere here, just because um, it blocks the sound from your hand. So that's something to consider as well. So let's see how this performs. So right off the bat, you can see that there is a lot of lag when playing this game. I mean, I can play it, but it would it would lag from time to time, and that just really sometimes makes it unplayable. But it's not a big deal. I don't know. I mean, if you're looking for a phone with high performance, I wouldn't recommend getting this for high performing games and so on. Let's switch to another game, see how that performs. I was playing the Asphalt 8 yesterday, and I did see a lot of lag in that as well. So let's see how that performs. I'm I used to play a lot of games, and with my Nexus 5, all these games, they run really smoothly. Even after, it has a Snapdragon 800 processor. It's 2 years old, but it still runs better than you know on the ZenFone too. So that's also something. But then again, I don't play these games anymore, so it doesn't affect me that much. But if you're just using it for day-to-day usage, it goes by fine. If you're not running heavy Android games with really high graphics, then I think you can use this phone and get away with it. But playing these heavy games, that's going to impact performance, and it's going to be really annoying to see those stutters and lags in between. So far, so good. I do see some stutters here and there, but it's not that bad, not as bad as last night. Normally, when you're drifting in this game, that's when it starts to really show some lag. So there was some stuttering there, but not that bad. I mean, it's playable. I wouldn't say that you can't play it, or you can definitely play high-end games, but they're gonna stutter and lag once in a while. That's gonna be annoying. So let's go to another game. Let's go to Modern Combat, see how this performs. So while this is loading, I'm also going to talk about the camera. I just want to mention that right now I don't have any pictures to show, but the camera really isn't bad at all. This is gonna take time to load, so I'm not gonna play this right now. Let's just do Shadowgun for now. So the camera, it does a lot. It's much better than the Nexus 5. I mean, Nexus 5 was in no way a good camera, and the colors are accurate. The pictures are really sharp. That's especially thanks to the laser autofocus here on this phone. So I don't have any complaints so far, but I'm still gonna have to do like an extensive review, outdoor, indoor, low lighting, and so on. So I'll look at that as well, and we'll see how that works out. This also gives you an idea of how long it takes to load certain games. Nexus 5 wasn't really that fast, but this one takes quite a while too. But one thing, the good thing is that when you start the phone, for example, if you're um, sorry, yeah, so if you're when you start your phone, it boots really quick too. So that's a really good thing as well. I'm just gonna quickly play this, see how the performance is. This is one of my favorite games, by the way. I had been playing this a lot. I haven't played this for a while, so let's see how I do. I'm hoping for at least one kill. All right, here we go. Okay, it's not that well, but it seems like it's working fine. I mean, I haven't seen any stutters or any slowdowns so far. I mean, it's performing better than Nova 3 for sure. Let's see if we can get one kill. I saw a small stutter there somewhere. There you go. Got one kill. So let's switch between these games and see how they work. So the Asphalt 4. So that's really nice. I did see lag immediately, but it loaded really quickly. That was really good. Let's see if we can switch to Nova 3 now. See if it's still in the background somewhere. Yes, it is. So um, the RAM management is definitely really good on this device. I mean, compared to Samsung phones, they even the Galaxy S6, I've noticed that they would reload the game whenever you're using them. So there's something for you to know. Oh, and by the way, let's talk about the battery life now. So I've only had the device for 1 day or so. What I can tell you so far is the battery life is pretty good. Much better than my Nexus 5. Yesterday I got about 4 hours of screen on time, but also it lasted me 15 hours, so there was a very long standby time as well. Today, it's already been 46 minutes. The battery's at 80%. Took it off charger at around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna last me all day today. And if I don't use it, standby time is pretty good. It will last me until tomorrow morning as well, or even more. The only thing is, uh, because I have it on high performance, as I mentioned before, it impacts battery more. But other than that, it works fine. There's no problems at all. Um, Let me quickly talk about the browser as well. So there is a built-in browser. I just don't like it. Plus my bookmarks and everything is on um, Google Chrome. It's all synced in, so I use that. So browser performance has been fantastic. Again, there are some stutters once in a while, but I also had those on my uh, Nexus 5. The websites load quickly, so even the 4G LTE, it's pretty fast. I do have a fast connection, so no complaints there. So it does work really well for me in that sense. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit the like button if you like the video, and do subscribe as well. Leave comments on what you would like to see next tested on this device, and I shall make that for you as well. Okay, so bye now.